Are you ready? Let it bounce.
I like to always sit with the customer with their insurance and go over their personal insurance with them to make sure that all the stuff's covered and that they understand everything on those lines. Because there's a lot of things on there that's tricky and the words are called something different in the insurance language. It's completely different than our regular English that we all use.
Don't you speak English?
Recoverable depreciation is what the insurance deems the value of your home is depreciated. So for instance, if you put a roof on, a 30-year roof, and you put it on 10 years ago, your roof is depreciated 33%, basically a third used. If I was going to give you a check for $15,000 for the new roof, for the whole entire roof, because it's a brand new roof, that's what I would give you. But since your roof is only, 10 years old, you're only going to get a check for 66% of the money, which would be $10,000. So you get 2/3 of the money up front. We give you the other third if you decide to replace the roof. But if you don't replace the roof, you get what it's worth today. That's what the actual cash value is. So there's 3 line items that you got to look at. You have actual cash value, ACV. You have RCV, replacement cost value. So you have ACV, actual cash value, RCV, replacement cost. RCV is basically what it costs to buy the roof today. ACV is what it's actually worth today, your roof in its current age and condition. The in-between is that recoverable depreciation. Sometimes it says non-recoverable depreciation. If it says non-recoverable, that means exactly, it's not recoverable. When it says recoverable, that means you get all of that money or up to that amount if it's used. So if you don't use it, you lose it.
You gotta use it or lose it though, right, Doc?
So if you get the roof done for the initial check they gave you, that's all you get. You don't get to keep the money. And that's where some people think that they're gonna shop out the roof and they're gonna get the cheaper roof because they're selling the house in a year. Nobody cares, right? Well, I'll put a cheap roof on it, pocket the extra money. You don't pocket anything. The only people that get away with that are people that actually got their full payment up front. I'd say the biggest advantage and the biggest takeaways I would say when it comes to insurance claim with a roof is go with the roofing company that's reputable, that you feel comfortable with, okay? Somebody that you're gonna stand with or stand by you or service you in the future. 2 is get the roof that you want because insurance will pay for that. They're not gonna overpay, and by all means. They're not gonna come in here and buy a copper roof for a shingle roof, Bottom line is if it's architectural and it's within a reasonable price, they're going to pay for it. If the price from X roofer is this price and B roofer is this price, they'll pay either one of them. They're going to pay whichever one you submit them. So if you send them over the higher one and you get the higher one to do it, they're going to do it. They're going to pay the higher one. Now that doesn't always mean that they'll pay the higher because there are sometimes where people add in stuff like warranties or little things. So they're going to have to itemize and show it. But every roof that we sell fits within the insurance guidelines and budget. So as a customer with Roofs by Rodger, the only out-of-pocket you would ever have would be your deductible in a case like that, or something where it's non-claim related. So if we get into the roof and you want to add something that wasn't included in the claim, for instance, ridge vent, you have box vents before, now you want ridge vent, $800 to upgrade, then you would pay that upgrade. We get into a roof that has bad plywood because the plywood's warped from bad ventilation, not hail covered. Insurance will not pay for that. A good contractor is gonna let you know up front, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket for certain things. A bad one's gonna tell you, oh no, it'll be fine, you don't have to worry, don't worry, or this is it, this is the bottom line, because that's how it sneaks up on you. Because once they've done the work, you can't undo it.
Are you ready? Let it bounce.